Hello, my loves. Good day. Welcome to another episode of Shorts for the Believer. My name is Anna Daniels Omamaro, and I am your host. And even more than being your host, I'm so glad to see you, and I'm so glad that you took a few moments to spend some time with me today. Excuse me. So, I woke up this morning with something heavy on my mind that I want to share with you. And I hope that it brings you a measure of peace, a measure of understanding. And I hope most of all that it blesses your soul to make the changes that you need to make in your life. So this morning I woke up with, and it was the weirdest thing, I woke up with a previous job on my mind. And I don't know why. I don't know what I was thinking about the night before that would make me wake up with that thought in mind. I don't know what prompted me to think about that previous job, but I know that job was heavy on my mind. And even more than the job, what was really bothering me was that some things had been said about me that were not true. And I was still mad about it. I was still mad about it. I left when I was supposed to leave, but in the midst of leaving, things were said and I was represented in a way that was not truthful, but in fact was very hurtful and caused me some pain because I committed myself and made a lot of inroads with this particular company. But for whatever reason, I didn't fit in. And we talked about this the other day. I didn't fit in. Not really. I mean, I did a little bit, but not really. And I really had to ask myself today, why is this on your mind? Why are you thinking about this? Why are you wishing that you could call the people and defend your honor? Why are you wanting to engage in and with a situation that successfully for you is over? You went, you did what you were asked to do, you stayed, you left when you were supposed to leave. So, what is it that makes you want to look back? What is it that makes you want to focus on what's behind you instead of what's in front of you? And then I said to myself, you're happy, you're whole, you have everything you need. You even have a few things that you want. You don't have everything you want, but you have a few things that you want. So, what is drawing your attention to the past? And then I began to just sit with myself because I really needed God to help me understand what I was doing, why I was facing what I was facing, and how I was going to deal with it, deal with myself, and get over it so that I could continue to look forward and move ahead. And this verse came to mind, Ephesians 4:31. Let all bitterness, wrath, anger, clamor, and evil speaking be put away from you with all malice. And boy, that thing was profound to me and it hit me just like my fist went into my cheek. It hit me pretty strongly because immediately I could understand what God was trying to get me to understand so that I could continue to move forward in the path that He has designed for my life. And so I just want to share four things with you that I hope will cause you to give some thought and to think a little bit about how to move ahead when you are stuck with not wanting to let something go. Number one, put away all clamor. What does that mean? Well, clamor is loud and confused noise. It's noise where people, especially people, are shouting where people are shouting vehemently. I can't say that word, vehemently. There it is. People are just shouting. And so let's break that down into bite-sized pieces. What does that mean? That means that you've got to quiet the noise in your mind. The Bible talks about how you have to pull down imaginations. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it's not Ephesians, I'll get you the verse and stick it down below. But you have to, Romans, there it is. You have to pull down all imaginations and everything that seeks to raise itself above what Jesus Christ is, what he has said, and what he represents to you. So, how do you quiet the clamor in your noise? You recognize first that it's noise, and then you ask the Lord to help you quiet that which is not useful for you. You bring down the noise in your mind. And then, number two, don't exchange evil for evil. Don't have the desire to do or say something bad to a person that did or said something bad to you, because then you are just like that person. You're no better than that person. And so don't exchange evil for evil. Take the lesson, look at it for what it is, and move on. Number three, don't operate in a space of malice. Don't feel like you have to get the person back that hurt you or the person that spoke against you in a negative fashion. You don't have to do anything. What is it about humans when God removes us, when God helps us to escape a situation that is no longer useful in our lives, one that is causing us pain, one that is causing us anguish or worry? What is it about us that wants to go back and defend our cause? There's no need for that. I know that it's a cliche statement, but Jesus really did pay it all. And because he already paid it all, there's nothing that we have to go back and do. And then number four, take the time to grieve appropriately. It's okay to feel hurt. It's okay to feel disappointment. It's okay to feel bad about how you may have been treated in this situation. But the way that you rise above those feelings is that you choose to look at it through a perspective and a lens of, what did I learn? What could I do better? What should I not repeat again? Every situation in our life gives us an opportunity to be faced with lessons that we can learn and ways in which we can grow and develop in a way that makes us useful for God's kingdom. But the only way that we can do it is if we depend fully and wholly on him. So quiet the noise in your mind. Don't exchange evil for evil. Don't operate from a perspective of malice, but operate from a perspective of, what can I do different? What have I learned? And number four, take the time to grieve the loss, but also take the time to celebrate the win. You shouldn't have to look too hard, because if God has released you from something, if God has rescued you from something, then you already know that there is good in it, right? The Lord loves you so much. And every situation that comes into your life is an opportunity for you to grow and to mature in Him. Don't be disgusted at the trials and tribulations that come along in life. They only come to make you stronger. They only come to perfect you in Him so that you'll be ready when He comes. I love you so much. Take care. Be sure to share this message with somebody who may need it.